After years of silence, the legendary music artist is finally shedding light on his long-standing feud with the king of pop. This revelation comes as he shares the intricate details of their contentious relationship, particularly focusing on the bitter dispute over the Beatles' catalog. The tension began when Michael Jackson acquired the rights to the catalog, a move that left the music artist feeling betrayed and hurt. He reflects on the emotional toll this conflict took on him, revealing how it affected not only their friendship, but also his perspective on the music industry. The artist discusses moments of frustration and disappointment, emphasizing the impact of Jackson's decisions on his legacy. As he opens up about these experiences, he provides a rare glimpse into the complexities of their rivalry, highlighting the personal and professional stakes involved. This candid discussion marks a significant moment in his life, as he confronts the past and shares his truth with the world. In the mid-1970s, the music artist formed a notable connection with Michael Jackson, which blossomed into a fruitful collaboration. Their partnership officially began in 1979 with the song Girlfriend, featured on Jackson's acclaimed album Off the Wall. This collaboration not only showcased the unique talents of both artists, but also marked the beginning of a strong professional relationship that would influence the music industry. The music artist's ability to blend his melodic sensibilities with Jackson's innovative style created a memorable track that resonated with fans. Additionally, the music artist also worked with Stevie Wonder, further expanding his influence and connections within the music world. These collaborations highlighted the music artist's versatility and willingness to explore new musical landscapes, solidifying his status as a significant figure in the industry. The synergy between these artists contributed to some of the most iconic moments in music history, showcasing their collective creativity and passion for their craft. The collaboration between the music artist and Michael Jackson produced memorable hits like The Girl Is Mine and Say Say Say. These songs highlighted their unique musical chemistry, blending their distinct styles into catchy melodies that resonated with fans around the world. The process of creating these tracks was not just about the music, it was also a reflection of their strong personal bond. They enjoyed fun conversations and shared creative ideas, which enriched their partnership. Their discussions often revolved around the music industry, allowing them to explore new concepts and push each other creatively. This informal relationship added a layer of depth to their collaboration, making the music they created even more special. The joy they found in working together was evident in the final products, showcasing not only their talents but also the friendship that blossomed between them. Their time together remains a significant chapter in both of their careers, illustrating how personal connections can enhance artistic endeavors. The Beatles entered into a 50-50 split agreement with Dick James Music under Northern Songs, which was a significant arrangement for the band. This agreement allowed them to share the profits from their music equally, but it later became a source of contention, particularly with the involvement of Michael Jackson. After the passing of their manager Brian Epstein, the situation became even more complicated. ATV Music acquired the rights to the Beatles' catalog, which included many of their most famous songs. This acquisition led to disputes over ownership and royalties that affected the band members, including McCartney. The struggle for control over their music became a prominent issue as the artists sought to regain rights to their work. The complexities of these agreements and acquisitions highlighted the challenges musicians often face in protecting their creative output. The legacy of these decisions continues to influence discussions about music rights and artist ownership today. In 1984, a significant event unfolded in the music world when Michael Jackson outbid the music artist to acquire the Beatles' catalog from ATV. This acquisition was not just a business transaction, it marked the beginning of a long-standing feud between the two artists. The music artist had previously expressed interest in the catalog, which included many of the Beatles' iconic songs. When Jackson secured the rights, the music artist felt a deep sense of betrayal. Their relationship, once friendly and collaborative, began to strain under the weight of this unexpected rivalry. The music artist had always admired Jackson's talent, but this move changed the dynamics between them. The acquisition was not merely about ownership of music. It represented a personal and professional conflict that would linger for years. The music artist's disappointment was palpable, as he had hoped to preserve the legacy of the Beatles in a way that aligned with his vision. This situation highlighted the complexities of the music industry, where friendships could be tested by business decisions. The fallout from this acquisition would echo through their careers, leaving a lasting impact on both artists. Michael Jackson took a bold step in the music industry by commercially exploiting the Beatles' songs, which included licensing the iconic track Revolution to Nike. This move did not sit well with McCartney, as it went against the Beatles' earlier stance on commercial use of their music. The band had always been cautious about how their songs were used in advertising, believing that their art should not be tied to commercial interests. This decision by Jackson created a rift between him and McCartney, highlighting the differing philosophies they held regarding music and its commercialization. In 1995, Jackson further distanced McCartney from his own music by merging ATV Music, which owned the rights to many Beatles songs, with Sony's catalog. This merger formed a significant music publishing powerhouse, giving Jackson considerable control over a vast array of music, including that of the Beatles. The implications of this merger were profound, as it meant that McCartney had less influence over the songs he had co-written, leading to ongoing tensions between the two music icons. The situation exemplified the complexities of music rights and the often contentious relationships that can arise in the industry. In the 2000s, Michael Jackson faced significant financial struggles that impacted his business decisions. As his financial situation worsened, he opted to sell additional shares of Sony ATV, which he had previously acquired. This decision gradually reduced his stake in the company, which was known for owning a vast catalog of music rights, including those of the Beatles. The music artist had famously purchased the rights to the Beatles' catalog in the late 1980s, a move that was both celebrated and controversial. By 2016, the situation had evolved further, when Sony bought out Jackson's estate's remaining stake in Sony ATV for a staggering $750 million. This acquisition granted Sony exclusive control over the Beatles' catalog, solidifying their position in the music industry. The sale marked a significant moment in the history of music rights, as it not only reflected Jackson's financial challenges, but also highlighted the enduring value of the Beatles' music in the market. The impact of these transactions continues to resonate in the music world today. In 2017, the music artist took a significant step by suing Sony ATV to reclaim the rights to 32 Beatles songs under the U.S. Copyright Act of 1976. This legal battle was not just about personal ownership. It represented a larger fight for artists' rights in the music industry. After a lengthy process, he emerged victorious, regaining ownership of his music. This victory was monumental, as it set a new precedent in the industry, highlighting the importance of creative ownership for artists. Many musicians had previously felt powerless against large corporations that held the rights to their work. However, the music artist's success inspired a wave of artists to consider their own rights and take action to reclaim their creative output. This shift encouraged a more equitable landscape in the music industry, where artists began to understand the value of their work and the importance of fighting for it. The impact of this legal victory continues to resonate, empowering musicians to advocate for their rights and seek ownership of their creations. The fight to reclaim the Beatles' catalog was a significant chapter in the music artist's career, showcasing his dedication to preserving the band's legacy. This struggle highlighted the importance of artists' rights in a rapidly changing music industry. The music artist understood that the songs created by the Beatles were not just commercial products. They were cultural treasures that deserved protection. By taking a stand against the corporate interests that sought to control the catalog, he emphasized the need for artists to have ownership over their work. This battle was not just about financial gain. It was about ensuring that future generations could appreciate the music that shaped a generation. The music artist's efforts brought attention to the broader issue of artists' rights, inspiring many to advocate for fair treatment in the industry. His commitment to this cause has left a lasting impact, reminding everyone of the value of creativity and the importance of protecting it in an ever-evolving landscape. Growing up in Liverpool, Paul McCartney was surrounded by music from an early age. His father, Jim, was a jazz musician who played in a band, and this early exposure to music had a lasting impact on Paul. His mother, Mary, was a midwife and also encouraged his musical interests. Paul began playing the piano and later picked up the guitar, which opened up new avenues for his creativity. The vibrant music scene in Liverpool during the 1950s played a crucial role in shaping his musical style. He was influenced by various artists, including Elvis Presley and Little Richard, whose energetic performances inspired him to pursue a career in music. Additionally, meeting John Lennon at a church fete marked a turning point in his life. Their friendship blossomed into a songwriting partnership that would change the music world forever. McCartney's early experiences and the support from his family laid the foundation for his remarkable journey in music. Growing up in Liverpool, Paul McCartney found his passion for music at a young age. He was inspired by the sounds around him, especially the music played on the radio. One pivotal moment came when he attended a performance by Elvis Presley. The energy and excitement of the crowd left a lasting impression on him. He realized that music could connect people in a powerful way. Another significant experience was when he picked up a guitar for the first time. The joy of creating sounds and melodies sparked a desire to write his own songs. He began to experiment with different styles and formed a band with friends, which further fueled his passion. The camaraderie and shared love for music made him feel alive. As he wrote songs and performed, he discovered that music was not just a hobby, but a calling. These moments shaped his journey and set him on the path to becoming one of the most influential musicians in history. Facing numerous challenges early in his career, Paul McCartney encountered financial struggles that made it difficult to pursue his passion for music. He grew up in a working-class family, and the pressure to support himself weighed heavily on him. Despite these hardships, he remained determined to succeed. Industry skepticism was another hurdle. Many record labels doubted the potential of his band, the Beatles, believing their sound was not marketable. Instead of giving up, McCartney and his bandmates worked tirelessly to refine their music and develop a unique style that would eventually captivate audiences. They played in small clubs, honing their craft and building a loyal fan base. Their resilience shone through as they embraced creative solutions, such as writing their own songs and experimenting with different musical genres. This dedication and innovative spirit ultimately led to their breakthrough, transforming them into one of the most iconic bands in history. Throughout his career, Paul McCartney has experienced several breakthrough moments that have shaped his legacy in music. One significant turning point was the release of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band with the Beatles in 1967. This album not only showcased innovative studio techniques, but also redefined what an album could be, earning widespread acclaim from critics and fans alike. Many peers noted how it pushed the boundaries of popular music. Following the Beatles' breakup, McCartney's solo work, particularly the album Band on the Run, marked another high point. Critics praised its diverse sound and lyrical depth, solidifying his status as a solo artist. Collaborators like Linda McCartney played a crucial role in his creative process, bringing a unique perspective that enriched his music. Over the years, McCartney's ability to adapt and experiment has led to numerous accolades, including multiple Grammy Awards, reflecting his lasting impact on the music industry. His work continues to inspire new generations of musicians and fans. When exploring Paul McCartney's creative process, one finds a unique blend of spontaneity and meticulousness. McCartney often draws inspiration from everyday life, capturing moments of joy, love, and reflection in his songs. His analog roots play a large role in his approach, often starting with a simple melody or a catchy chord progression. He values collaboration and has worked closely with various musicians, blending different styles that showcase his adaptability and openness to new ideas. Personal experiences, such as his family life and the legacy of the Beatles, deeply resonate in his lyrics, often reflecting themes of nostalgia and hope. His worldview, shaped by a commitment to peace and social causes, also shines through in his music, encouraging listeners to think about larger societal themes. McCartney's ability to tell stories through his songs, combined with his innovative approach to songwriting and arrangements, creates a distinct sound that continues to evolve yet remains instantly recognizable. His passion for music is evident in every project, keeping his artistry fresh and relevant in today's music scene. Paul McCartney has made a significant impact on the music industry through his innovative songwriting and musical versatility. His work with the Beatles revolutionized popular music, introducing new sounds and techniques that influence countless artists. McCartney's ability to blend different genres, from rock to classical, has set trends that many musicians still follow today. Industry experts often highlight his knack for melody and harmony, which has inspired generations of songwriters. His storytelling through lyrics has also been praised, as he captures emotions and experiences in a relatable way. Artists like Elton John and Bruce Springsteen have cited McCartney as a major influence on their own music. His collaborations with other musicians showcase his willingness to experiment and push boundaries, further solidifying his role as a pioneer in the industry. McCartney's enduring legacy continues to inspire new artists, proving that his contributions to music are both timeless and transformative. Paul McCartney enjoys a rich personal life that reflects his values and interests. He is known for his love of nature and animals, which often inspires his music. His passion for vegetarianism and animal rights led him to become a prominent advocate for these causes. He co-founded the organization People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, showing his commitment to animal welfare. Additionally, McCartney has been involved in various philanthropic efforts, supporting causes like environmental conservation and music education. He believes in the power of music to bring people together, and often participates in charity concerts to raise funds for important issues. His personal experiences, such as his family life and friendships, deeply influence his songwriting, allowing him to connect with listeners on an emotional level. Through his art and activism, McCartney demonstrates a dedication to making the world a better place, reflecting his core values of compassion and creativity. Reflecting on Paul McCartney's legacy, it is clear that he has made a significant impact on the music industry. His work with the Beatles changed the landscape of popular music, introducing innovative songwriting and studio techniques that many artists still use today. McCartney's ability to blend different genres and his knack for melody have inspired countless musicians. As he looks to the future, he envisions continuing to create music that resonates with people, exploring new sounds, and collaborating with younger artists. He believes that staying open to change and embracing new ideas is crucial for growth. For aspiring professionals, McCartney advises them to be true to themselves and their art. He emphasizes the importance of hard work, persistence, and the willingness to learn from both successes and failures. He encourages young musicians to find their unique voice and not be afraid to take risks in their creative journey. This approach can lead to a fulfilling career in music. From the early days with the Beatles, Paul McCartney's journey has been marked by a deep passion for music that resonates with people of all ages. His innovative spirit led to the creation of timeless songs that have shaped the landscape of popular music. McCartney's ability to blend different genres and experiment with sounds has kept his work fresh and relevant over the decades. Even after the Beatles, he continued to push boundaries with his solo career and collaborations, showcasing his versatility as an artist. His contributions to music extend beyond just his own songs. He has influenced countless musicians and inspired generations to pursue their creative dreams. The impact of his work is evident in the way his music continues to be celebrated and enjoyed worldwide. This journey highlights the power of creativity and perseverance, reminding us that with passion and dedication, one can leave a lasting mark on the world. Paul McCartney has had a profound impact on music and culture over the decades. His work with the Beatles changed the landscape of popular music, introducing innovative songwriting and studio techniques that still influence artists today. Songs like Hey Jude and Let It Be showcase his ability to connect with listeners on an emotional level. After the Beatles, McCartney continued to create memorable music with Wings and as a solo artist, exploring various genres and themes. His dedication to music and activism, including efforts for animal rights and environmental causes, highlights his commitment to making a difference. McCartney's legacy is not just in his chart-topping hits, but also in his role as a cultural icon who inspires generations of musicians. We invite you to share your thoughts on Paul McCartney's work and legacy in the comments. If you enjoy this content, please like, share, and subscribe for more celebrations of the creative spirits shaping entertainment.